It's the third round of the BCA 2020 Cup. Our coverage on the Nation News Network comes from Darrell's Road, where two clubs with a long and successful history in the local game face off in a crucial match in Group B of the competition. Hosts Wanderers, with West Indies Test opener Craig Brathwaite in their lineup, are eyeing their third consecutive win of the competition. And so too the visitors, Police, a team that has lacked big-name stars, but it has produced some of the local game's most competitive players. We take a closer look at the pitch, another surface that looks well prepared and full of runs. Hopefully the batsmen can make full use of it and we can have a really entertaining contest. The two captains, Craig Brathwaite of Wanderers and Roger Williams of Police, they were joined by match referee Jeffrey Maskell for the toss, which was won by the home team who chose to field. Umpires Dave Thompson and Ernest Fields take to the middle. A final chat for the Wanderers players led by Brathwaite before they take to the field for play. We pick up play in the first over. Early success for Wanderers of Yearwood being caught and bowled by Brathwaite for a third ball duck. The opening boundary of the match for Dario Sargent off leg spinner Nikolai Charles, a lovely shot to the wide long on rope. Charles again was a suffering bowler as Williams gets into stride with his first boundary behind square. But Police suffered another setback in the third over when Sargent was caught behind off Brathwaite for 13. The Lawmen continued to find runs hard to come and reached the final 5 overs on 79 for 7. Karen Bowler breaks the shackles with this slick boundary of Jair McAllister, but McAllister responds with this short, sharp delivery that makes life uncomfortable for Bowler. The first break for rain in the match and the Wanderers players dragged the covers onto the field. Police were 83 for 7 when that rain stoppage occurred. On resumption, the Lawmen lost Micah Stewart to this sharp bit of fielding from Jason Green. Though Wanderers generally bowled with discipline, this wayward delivery from McAllister brought the Lawmen precious runs, 4 leg byes. Relief for the Lawmen when they saw the scoreboard tick over to 100. A big hit from Tremaine Harris off Jordan Niles as Police make a last-ditch effort to beef up their total down the stretch. But the innings limped to a close when Harris was run out for 7. And the Lawmen are all out for 115 in 19 overs and 2 balls. Good to see fans coming out to the games and supporting the teams. The Dennis and Eric Atkinson Pavilion at the Wanderers Club ground is a trip down memory lane with a number of the club's memorabilia on display. There's a wall that celebrates its international stars, including the late cricket correspondent Tony Cozier, and also hailing the presidents of the club, including the former BCA and West Indies Cricket Board president, the late Peter Short. Umpires Thompson and Fields walk out at the start of the Wanderers innings. Craig Brathwaite gets the home team's score ticking over with this delightful lofted drive-off bowler. Brathwaite followed up with this crunching pull-off bowler to the mid-wicket boundary for another 4. Another boundary for the Wanderers captain Brathwaite off Harris through the covers. His opening partner Jason Green gets into the act with this sumptuous back foot cover drive off bowler for 4. A change of bowling did not stem the flow of runs, and Green latches on to this delivery from Larry Babb to get his second boundary. That was literally the final act of the game. Wanderers ended on 47 without loss and were way ahead of the scoring rate under the Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method and clinched their third successive win in the competition, much to the delight of Brathwaite.
I'm happy. Still a long way to go in tournament. Obviously, we probably have about 5 or 6 more games. So, we still got to keep working hard.
What has been the key for success so far?
I think as a group, we're sticking to the plans. Obviously, T20 is a game that could change fast. So, I think both of us batsmen and bowlers, once we stick to the plan and, and carry it out, it will always be the positive side of the game. So once we continue doing those things, and obviously the feeling is always crucial. I think we did well today with some good catches, and once we continue to do things like that, I think we'll be good.
You're as you're talking about the feeling, have you all been doing any special work in terms of trying to work on the feeling and get much tidier in the field?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we practice 3 sessions in a week, so at least 2. But at least once, I would say, at least we do feeling sessions. And just that the guys get familiar with taking high catches, flat catches and stuff. And the guys working hard, man, so we enjoying it.
You yourself just got back from England and you're playing some club cricket here. How's it been going for you so far?
So far, so good. Obviously playing for my club that's looking to lead from the front, so just want to continue doing that.
How did you enjoy the trip to England? I mean, with the COVID stuff, and it was a bit of a challenge. How did you enjoy yourself?
It was nice, man. Obviously, you couldn't leave and different rules, but I still enjoyed it. As a group, We had some good times together. Obviously, we didn't win any series. A little disappointed there, but I still thought we grew as a team. So, we just got to keep growing from strength to strength.
And how was it managing? I mean, not being able to go out and stuff like that. How was it? What did you guys do behind the scenes to try to pass the time?
Well, it wasn't bad, to be honest. I mean, they had a big games room. A lot of guys were going there, played dominoes, tennis. Obviously, that passed a lot of time. We bonded a lot, being there. And to be honest, that games room, really did wonders.
Okay, so how much are you looking forward to the next game in this BCA T20 Cup?
Looking forward to it, man. I think we're playing Spartan. Obviously, a good team. So we got to come out again and work hard. Simple as that.
Bit strange though the way that things wrapped up today. The rain came down and police kind of conceded.
Yeah, a little strange. So thankful for the win. I think the guys had a good game. Obviously, Jason Green opening, coming off, it was good. And in the field we were good, so just got to keep improving.
Here's a summary of the scorecard. That unbroken opening stand between Brathwaite and Jason Green, sealing a 19-run victory under the DLS method for Wanderers. Brathwaite not out than 29 and Green not out than 17 when rain stopped play and the players never returned to the field. The home team were way ahead of the par score of 28 at the time. Earlier, police were bowled out for 115 in 19 overs and 3 balls through a combination of disciplined bowling and lively fielding. Ryshawn Williams was the pick of the home team's bowlers, grabbing 3 for 25 from his allotted 4 overs, and Brathwaite with a miserly spell of 2 for 6 from 3 overs. All of the other matches in Group B ended in no results because of rain. They did not even get a start at KMV Oval on the East Coast in St. Andrew. Over to Group A, Gladiola made hay while the sun shone and brushed aside Foundation School by 57 runs at Rice's. It was the only match that had a result and was marked by a memorable all-round performance from Ronaldo Brathwaite. He scored an even 50 and followed up with 3 wickets in the Foundation innings. A quick look over the standings. Gladiola move into the pole position in Group A following their win. Defending champions Carlton are in a 3-way tie on 10 points with Wildy and Yorkshire. And last year's beaten finalists, Empire, head the pack outside the top 4. In Group B, Wanderers 2 grab on to the sole lead with this win. UEA and the Cops follow closely before we come to a bunch of 4 teams on 6 points, which will make things intriguing as the competition continues to unfold. The next Saturday's matches, the headline contest in Group A will be at Rice's in St. Philip, bringing together the leaders Gladiola and a desperate Empire side looking to get themselves back into contention after setbacks over the last 2 weeks. Group B looks far more interesting with the 3 leading teams facing slippery opponents and a possibility of teams becoming untangled. Leaders Wanderers are down to host the ever-competitive Spartan at Darrell's Road. Their closest rivals, UEA, trek to the East Coast to face Isolation Cavaliers at KMV Oval. Lords welcome Police to Lowlands in St. Lucie. And that UEB versus YMPC match at 3W's Oval also has good possibilities. Play in all matches start at 1:30, and we urge you to come out for another action-packed day in the BCA T20 Cup. And remember to buy your copy of the Sunday Sun for reports and scores on all of the BCA T20 Cup matches, and continue to follow the progress of the competition on our website, nationnews.com, and all Nation News social media channels. I'm Adriel Richard. Talk to you next time.